Hello everyone and welcome back to the Garden Profiler. Today we are featuring the red clover. Red clover is an herbaceous flowering plant that belongs to the legume family. It has been used for centuries as a traditional herbal remedy due to its various potential health benefits. But before we get into the health benefits, I must insert a disclaimer. Because even though it has been used for centuries as a herbal remedy, it can also cause harm when used incorrectly, like every other herb. So here is my disclaimer. The information provided here is for informational purposes only and should not replace professional medical advice. As with any herbal remedy, it is advisable to consult with a qualified healthcare practitioner or herbalist before incorporating red clover into your healthcare routine. So you heard a qualified healthcare practitioner, not your neighbors down the road that read one herbal book and now fancies himself or herself a qualified herbalist. But I digress. Let's continue. A qualified healthcare practitioner or herbalist can provide personalized advice based on your specific health needs and potential interactions with other medications or conditions which you may have. Now, because of the short attention span that most of us have, I feel like I should give you the side effects and precautions first before I give you the health benefits. So here we go. Red clover is generally considered safe when consumed in moderation. However, it's important to be aware of the following. 1. Hormonal effects. Red clover contains isoflavonoids that can have estrogen-like effects on the body. If you have a history of hormone-related cancers, such as breast or uterine cancer, or if you are taking medications that affect hormone levels, consult with your healthcare provider before using red clover. 2. Allergies. Some individuals may be allergic to red clover. If you have a known allergy to legumes or other plants in the same family, such as peanuts, soya beans, it's advisable to avoid red clover. 3. Blood thinning effects. Red clover may have a mild anticoagulant, which means blood thinning, properties. If you are taking blood thinning medications or have a bleeding disorder, consult with your healthcare provider before using red clover. Now, drug interactions. Red clover may interact with certain medications, including anticoagulants, hormonal medications, and drug metabolized by the liver. It's essential to discuss its use with a healthcare professional if you are taking any medications. Please do me a favor and go ahead and hit that subscribe button before we move on to the other part. Thank you. Now let's move on to one of the funner parts. Harvesting. When harvesting, timing is very important. The best time to harvest red clover is when the plants are in full bloom. At this stage, the isoflavone content is believed to be highest. Which plants to select to harvest? Choose healthy plants with vibrant flowers and no signs of disease or pest damage. Here's a little bit of elder wisdom here. Elder wisdom has said that it's best to harvest a herb actually, on a hot sunny day, because then the sun has all the oils of the herb concentrated, and that you should not harvest a plant after 6 p.m. because then it's going to sleep and it's not as potent. Some of the elder wisdom. Please let me know in the comments any other elder wisdom you have concerning herbs and harvesting. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and if you're finding this video helpful so far, give it the old thumbs up. When I get my herbs inside, I just like to rinse it out in some vinegar and baking soda solution and let that soak for a few minutes, and also cause a little agitation with my hand to help release any dirt or debris or bird droppings or whatever else could be on it before I dry it. And then I go ahead with my process. After I rinse it out in some clean water, then I blot out any excess water before putting it into the dehydrator. Let's talk about air drying. If you're going to do the air drying method, all you need to do is to tie small bundles of red clover stems together and hang them upside down in a warm, well ventilated area away from direct sunlight. Allow the plants to air dry completely before storing them in an airtight container. So apart from air drying, you can use a dehydrator set at a low temperature around 95 degrees Fahrenheit to 45 degrees Celsius. Follow the manufacturer's instructions for drying herbs on your machine. It's important to note that these are general guidelines and specific drying methods may vary based on individual preferences and the equipment available. Just like if you want to wash your herbs, it might take longer to dry. This is what's left in my basin after 2 rinses of the buds. Last but not least, here are some health benefits associated with red clover. Menopausal symptoms relief. Red clover can help alleviate menopausal symptoms such as hot flashes, night sweats, and mood swings. However, the evidence for its effectiveness in relieving menopausal symptoms is mixed. Bone health. Number 2. The isoflavones in red clover may also contribute to maintaining bone density and reducing the risk of osteoporosis, a condition characterized by weakened and brittle bones. However, more research is needed to confirm these effects. Here I am placing the buds evenly on the tray without overlapping. Number 3. Cardiovascular health. Some studies suggest that red clover may have a positive impact on cardiovascular health by improving arterial health and reducing cholesterol levels. It may also have mild anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. However, further research is required to establish these benefits conclusively. Skin health. Number 4. Red clover extract have been used in traditional medicine for various skin ailments, such as eczema, psoriasis, and rashes. It is believed to possess anti-inflammatory and antiseptic properties, but more scientific studies are needed to support these claims as well. But right here we have some fresh red clover tea. These are the fresh buds, and I just poured some hot water over it and made myself a tea. Red clover tea. The tea has a very subtle, clean, non-offensive taste. Yeah, you won't drink it for the taste, but you will drink it for the medicinal properties. Here the tea has been sitting for 15 minutes and it's gotten much darker in color. Right now all my buds have dried. They've dried to a crisp. You want all of them properly dried before you put them in your airtight container. Once in your airtight container, it could last for a few years. Always just check it to make sure that there's no mold growing on it, because sometimes maybe one of the buds wasn't properly dried and that would get a little moldy, and just be sure to throw that out. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it in the jar so I could have it throughout the winter season. I would like to thank you for watching this video today, and to ask you to please do me a favor and subscribe, and if you got any benefit from this video, please give it the thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.